up to me and said, "Sir, you are a beautiful old man, but you're stuck in a rut." I said, "Perhaps, I don't know, we'll go into it." So I went up to my room and said, "Am I?" Because I don't want to be stuck in a rut. I may be. So I went into it very, very carefully, step by step, and found, what does a rut mean? Sticking a groove along a particular line. Maybe. So I watch it. So observation of a fact is entirely different from the escaping or suppression of a fact.
So he says you're stuck in a rut and you observe it, you don't compare.
I don't know what, am I in a rut? I look. I'm stuck in a rut because I speak English. I speak Italian and French. All right, that's not just. Am I psychologically, inwardly caught in a groove? Like a tram car.
Just motivated by something and not understanding it.
Yeah. No,
Driven by.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to watch. I'm going to be terribly attentive, sensitive, alert.
Now this requires that you not react in the first place by saying, no, that's horrible, I couldn't possibly be stuck in a rut.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You may be telling the truth.
Well,
but then
to not have that reaction, excuse me.
Sorry, go on.
To not have that reaction, you can't have that self there that says, I'm not the type of person that's stuck in ruts.
I don't know. So, is there a learning about oneself which is not, this leads to something else, I mustn't go into it, which is not constant accumulation about myself? I don't know if I'm making myself clear.
Yes. You're saying
that is, I observe myself, and I've learned from that observation something, and that something is being accumulated too all the time by watching. I think that's not learning about yourself.
Yeah, it's being concerned with what you think about yourself.
Yeah, what you think about yourself, what you have gathered about yourself.
Yeah.
It's like a river that's flowing. You have to follow it. I mean, that leads somewhere else. Let's get back to it.
Well, no, maybe this is part of the question we're asking, because we start with, how does this disorder occur? And
yes, so
you
let's
say
stick to that.
It occurs because I have the image of myself as someone who knows he's not stuck in a rut. I don't like to think that I'm stuck in a rut. And somebody says, yes, you are.
But you may be.
Yes. I have to be open to looking to see.
Yeah, to observe.
But then what about this approach? Somebody says I'm stuck in a rut. I look at myself and think, yes, I am stuck in a rut. And then I can respond by thinking, well, what's wrong with that? Everyone's stuck in a rut.
That means you're just blind.
No, you accept the fact, but then you think, well, why should I do anything about it? What's wrong with that as an approach?
Like a man stuck as a Hindu. He's stuck. He's then contributing to war.
Well, I may say, well, I'm stuck in a rut, but says everybody. It's the nature of humanity to be stuck in ruts.
You see, that's it. You go off, that's the nature of humanity.
Yes.
But I question that.
I would say everyone else is stuck in ruts.
If you say that's the nature of humanity, let's change it for God's sake.
But you may believe it's unchangeable. You see, what reason have I for believing that we can change it? I may think that I'm stuck in a rut, so you, and so is everybody else. And anyone who thinks they're not is deceiving themselves.
Is cheating themselves.
Yes.
I may cheat, so I begin to inquire, am I cheating myself? I want to be very honest about it. I don't want to cheat, I don't want to be a hypocrite.
But you may not be a hypocrite. You may think I am stuck in a rut, and you may be a pessimist. You see, the alternative to being a hypocrite is a pessimist, or one alternative.
No, I'm neither a pessimist or an optimist. I say, look, am I stuck in a rut? I watch all day.